The federal government has tapped a top general in the armed forces to help get millions of Canadians inoculated for COVID-19. And as our chief political correspondent David Akin tells us, there will be some big challenges distributing the vaccine as quickly as possible. David.
Well, Chris, Ottawa has tapped Major General Dany Fortin to lead the government's logistics when it comes to a countrywide rollout of a COVID-19 vaccine.
Former Army commander.
Fortin is a well-respected top Army commander with service in Iraq and Afghanistan. Most recently, he helped out last spring when Army personnel were dispatched to help look after residents in some long-term care facilities in Ontario and Quebec.
The Canadian Armed Forces will assist on planning, including to meet challenges like cold storage requirements, data sharing, and reaching Indigenous and rural communities.
Fortin will lead a squad of 27 Armed Forces personnel, including pharmacists, engineers, and information technology experts, and all of them will be embedded for the foreseeable future with the Public Health Agency of Canada. Ontario has also tapped a top general, or at least a former top general, Rick Hillier, who will lead that province's vaccine distribution efforts. Hillier thinks it was a smart move by Ottawa to bring in Fortin.
He is the most incredible leader that I can imagine. I could not praise him enough. I am so absolutely delighted that he is commanding the task force.
Fortin, the armed forces, and the federal government have a daunting task ahead. They must arrange for the delivery of 6 million doses of vaccines that will require extraordinary handling. One vaccine candidate, the one made by Pfizer, must be stored in special freezers at minus 70 degrees Celsius. That requirement alone makes this vaccine distribution a job for the military, but so does its size and scope.
This will be the biggest immunization in the history of the country. We must reach everyone who wants a vaccine, no matter where they live.
Still, most vaccines will be distributed through provincial channels, and today, many premiers were impatient to get more details about when, where, and how they'll get the vaccines to distribute to their citizens. Chris.
David Akin in Ottawa. Thanks, David.